Alright, so basically we have this tier list here. As you can see, we have all of these brands, and these brands have been licensed in Driving Empire. In this video, we're basically going to be ranking these on a tier list based on these stats right here. So before we get started, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We just passed 1,000 subs and I'm really happy right now, so let's start. Okay, so the first brand we have Paganis. If we go in game and we search up Pagani, as you can see, we have all of these different Paganis. My favorite being the Zonda F. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this. The cars that we have is the Zonda F, the Pagani Huayra right here, the Pagani Utopia, the Pagani Huayra Roadster, the Pagani Zonda Cinque, the Pagani Huayra BC, the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC, and this is the Pagani Huayra Tricolor or whatever, Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta, Pagani Huayra Revolution, Pagani Imola, Pagani Huayra Condalunga, Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta, and then this one is the Pagani Zonda Revo Barchetta. And then there's actually one that's off sale if I could find it. Yeah, this one, the Pagani Huayra Tempesta. Now overall, I would say that this is a really good brand that they license. It's one of the most expensive cars. In my opinion, I'd say this is a very good licensing. It's not quite up there in the stonks, but it's very good. Okay, next up, if we search up Noble, these are the next ones. Now there aren't that many Nobles in game. We have the normal Noble M600, the 2022 Noble M500, which looks alright, and then we have the Noble M600 Speedster, and there is also one off sale one that you got from the Build the Car event that happened a couple weeks back. Alright, so what do I think about Noble? I think it's an alright brand, but it's nothing too crazy. I'm going to put it in OK tier. Alright, next up is SSC. I really like SSC. I really like how they look like. Look at this, bro. SSC Tuatara Aggressor. This thing looks sick, bro. In this green, we have the Tuatara Striker right here. We have the normal Tuatara, and then the iconic SSC Ultimate Arrow, which everyone likes. SSC might be some personal bias, but it's going up there in stonks, bro. It's one of my favorite brands that they have in the game currently. Next up is Zenvo. There aren't that many Zenvos, there's 3, but we have this one, which I've never seen before, Zenvo TS1 GT, never heard of this one. And then this one, which probably most people heard about, I really like this one. And then we have the Zenvo Algura Agil, which is almost 10 million, damn, that's expensive. But it looks pretty cool. Zenvo, it's good, it's just good, it's a good licensed brand. It's good. Next up is TVR. There's actually a lot of TVRs in this game. We have this really cheap one, which actually I really like this. You know what? I'm buying this right now. This looks really nice. Next up, we have the TVR Griffin 500. This thing looks kind of like a Mazda MX-5 the more you look at it. This is the TVR Sabera. Looks pretty nice. This is another TVR. This one looks like a Ferrari for some reason. The front looks like a Mazda, but the back looks like Ferrari, sort of. I think this is the most well-known one, TVR Sagris or Sagaris. And then this one is the 2000 TVR Sabera Speed 12. This thing looks insane, man. And they also have a couple of off-sale ones. This one was a limited in the game. Looks like the Sagris, and then this one is the TVR Sagris Driving Empire Edition, which I am really sad I don't have. Okay, so I know you guys can't really see this, but the logo is right here. What do I think about TVR? TVR is better than Noble. I'd say it's slightly worse than Zenvo, so I'm gonna put it in bottom of good. Okay, next up is Tomaso right here. So we have 5 of them. First up is the Tomaso Pantera GTS. This one, which a lot of people are mad that this is back, but yeah, the Tomaso Pantera SI, which kind of looks like a Lotus. Another well-known one, the Tomaso P72. And this is the Tomaso P900, another really well-known one. Okay, so Tomaso, honestly, pretty mid-brand in my opinion, but like the cars are really nice looking. I'm putting it into good, but it's better than TVR. Next up is Apollo. Wow, that's a lot of Apollos. So first up, the Gumpert Apollo. Man, I love the Gumpert Apollo, a classic for sure. Gumpert Apollo Sport, which is basically the same thing but like lowered slightly and with like a wing. Next up, Apollo Aero. I actually never heard of this one before. This one looks pretty cool. This is the Apollo Intesta Imozone or whatever. This is part of the Game Pass, which like I own. Next up is the Gumpert Apollo Enraged, which I don't know what the difference is between this and the other one, but yeah. And this one is the Apollo Project Evo, which $8 million. Damn, that's expensive. And there are actually, this one's off sale, 12 million. Man, I wish I had this thing, man. This thing looks sick. Okay, Apollo, for me, okay, it's the best, bro. Let's be honest here. It's better than SSC. Put that second. Apollo, the cars look insane, bro. I really like it. Okay, next up is Devel. Now there's only this one Devel car, the Devel 16, and 12 million, 319 miles per hour. It looks insane. Like, what can I say? This thing looks crazy. Okay, now Devel, it's a really good brand, but since there's only one car, I can't really rank it that high, so I'm gonna put it probably good, better than TVR. Alright, next up is Hennessey. So we have the classic Venom GT that everyone knows. This one, which I'm really mad because it costs like 4,000 Robux to get this. And then this is the most overrated car in the game, the Hennessey Venom F5. And there is actually one off sale one right here. Hennessey Venom F5 Revolution Roadster. 8.9 million. Damn, that's pretty expensive. Hennessey, where will I put you? I will put you with Pagani in very good, but like slightly worse. Next up, we probably have the brand with most of the cars, Jaguar. This has like 5, and like, yeah, this one has the Jaguar XKR. It has the XJ220 right here. It has the XCX75, which I never heard of before. The Jaguar XJR15, which this looks like a fake model if I'm being honest with you. And then this is probably my favorite one, the Jaguar D-Type. Now there is actually 2 off sale ones. This one, which is probably insanely rare, and then this one was just a normal limited one, I think. But it looks like insane, man. Okay, so Jaguar. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in okay, better than Noble. Next up is W Motors, and we only have 2 cars. We have the Fenrir Hypersport, which like I like the blue, and this one, the Lycan Hypersport. Not a lot of cars, just 2 cars, but like, yeah, this in my opinion is probably the weakest brand, but it doesn't go into trash. It goes into like not okay. Next up is Land Rover. So we have the Land Rover Defender 110, we have the Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR, and we have the 1992 Land Rover Defender 110. And then one of them is actually off sale, called the Land Rover Defender 90. Okay, so Land Rover, it's a pretty mid brand because like the cars are kind of slow, but I'm gonna put it into okay, better than Noble. Okay, next one, also known as the last one, Lamborghini, guys. Lamborghini Urus SE. It's the only one, but as you can see, this is like supposed to be licensed, but like it's not really a license. It's more of a collaboration, but technically it's still a license because logo, and like logo. So like, yeah, it looks pretty nice, and this car cannot be painted, which is kind of crazy. Lamborghini, you guys might be shocked about this, but I don't think, no, not there. I think it's a good brand, like at least the current Lamborghini we have. It's just good. It's better than Devel and Tomaso and Zenvo, so it's gonna go there. If they add more Lamborghinis, it's definitely at stonks for sure. And yeah, that will basically end the tier list. Hopefully it's not too biased. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, have a nice day.